Hi guys, my name is Mary. I'm going to be doing the second half of January reading for you all. January 16th through the 31st reading for Gemini. How are you all today? I'm doing great. I hope you all are too. Happy New Year, everybody. Can you guys believe it's 2020? I can't. It's going to be a great year. I just feel it. I think for everybody it's going to be a great year. This is for your sun, moon, and rising signs. And it's not going to resonate with everyone. I want this one. For some reason I want this one. It's not going to resonate with everyone. If it doesn't resonate, you might want to try your other signs. Oops, sorry. Only one at the top. We're going to try, these cards are new today. I hope you guys like them. Alright, you all, let's see what we got. The World card. Good way to start out the year. The Fool. The Hierophant. Two of Swords. 10 of Pentacles. And the Two of Pentacles. Alright. You're clarifying. The King of Swords. The 10 of Swords. And the 7 of Cups. Third chakra, Archangel Chamuel. Action. Reconsider. And not the right time. Well now. Put them like this. Give me just a minute, okay? Alright, you all. You guys have probably been listening to the last several months of readings for you guys. And I've been feeling like there's always one or two people, and maybe more, but usually just one or two, three, that just seems to either just not like you or has to put you down. Usually it's because they're jealous of you. And you guys kept fighting and fighting and fighting for what you thought was right. And for a lot of you guys, I believe it was your job, your career, your work, or it could be other situations. But that's kind of how I see it in my head, was it was co-workers or your bosses or someone to that extent that kept nitpicking at you. Or kept trying to throw you under the bus, or whatever they were doing. But I feel like now, and this is the year 2020, things are changing for a lot of signs, and especially you guys. Things are coming to an end, and new beginnings are starting. You've got the World and the Fool side by side. The World is the end of a cycle, the end of those bad situations, the end of this nonsense that everybody's sticking a sword in your back or always trying to put you down, or always trying to make you look bad, or whatever it was. Just stick, 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 no matter what. And that's coming to an end. The tens, that's saying that that's coming to an end, especially with this world card right here saying, all right, you guys can breathe again. That's the ending of that cycle, and we're going to bring you into a brand new cycle. And with cycles come changes, of course. And you have the Fool card right beside it saying, you're ready for a new journey. You're ready for something new and exciting. You're ready to travel, possibly. Some of you guys are wanting to do something completely different or get a completely different job. So now I get these two cards over here saying not the right time and reconsider. So this is how I'm looking at it, and this is kind of what's in my mind, and it might be a little different for everybody, but I'm seeing it as some of you all are wanting to leave your job. Some of you are looking for new jobs. Some of you guys are have had enough with the situation that you're in, whether it be a job or maybe it's something completely different, a family situation, a home situation, someone, your parents, your kids, your friends, your neighbors. Something is going on. Maybe it's even in your church that you guys are just fed up, and you guys have taken it and taken it and taken it and taken it, and now it's just you're like, okay, I'm not going to do it anymore. Maybe that was your resolution for 2020, just to say, I'm going to leave this job, I'm going to leave this situation, whatever it is. But it's telling me it's not the right time and you need to reconsider. And maybe, just maybe, because you guys have had on and off readings like this before, that this might be the time that you're going to get more into a new promotion, possibly. You may be getting some kind of a better title, some kind of a better office environment. So there may be something going on here, especially with these choices that you're going to have, especially with these twos right here. It makes me feel like you guys might have more choices than you know what to do with. But in the meantime, if you are looking for new jobs, you might start getting offers coming in. But I think you might be better off staying where you are. Now, it's going to be different for everyone, and I'm certainly not telling you what to do, but that's how I'm feeling with this reading. It's almost like that it will pay off. With this Ten of Pentacles here, that's how it's making me feel. Like you guys are going to be rewarded in a financial type of a way, and it might not be the right time for you to leave your job because there may be something coming up that you don't even know about that's going to give you a better opportunity at your job, that promotion, a new environment, possibly even a new car that they're going to give you, some kind of financial rewards coming in. So I believe that if you are considering moving forward on something to that extent, you might want to think twice, okay? Because there's something coming out of this that's going to be financially rewarding. Give me just a second. Let me breathe for a minute. Some of you guys may even get paid to go back to school. Your job, your coworkers, your business may pay you to go back to school or to gain knowledge or to get your certificate or degree on something. Some of you guys, this is regarding church or spirituality. It could also be regarding contracts. So if you are thinking about leaving your job or the situation, I have a feeling that they're going to be offering you something that maybe you cannot refuse. If you do decide to go in, I have to say this, and it may only be for a couple people. If you do decide to go in and give your notice, I have a feeling that they're going to try to talk you out of it. You know, I get this action card, and that's what an air sign is, action. And then I get this King of Swords here, which could be male or female. But this is your energy, this is you guys, this is your intelligence, your clarity, and your abilities to be able to think outside the box and to do something different for yourself. These choices right here, this backstabbing, number one, has been going on for a lot of 2019, but that's coming to an end, thank goodness. But these choices right here, sometimes they can be a little too good to be true, okay? So I want you to be aware of that. Sometimes they're good options, but sometimes they're illusions. So don't fall into a trap that's too good to be true. Just remember that, okay? I don't think you guys are too smart for that, is what I'm about to say. I don't think you guys will fall into it. If it's too good to be true, research it, look into it. Don't be fooled by a bunch of baloney, okay? I have these two twos down here, which really make me feel like this is, once again, this could be your job situation or the situation that you're in that you're wanting to release yourself from, get out of, move forward. And it's like a bittersweet kind of a situation. On one hand, you want to do it so bad you can't stand it, but on the other hand, maybe you've been there for 10 years or even longer, and you've got 4 or 5 weeks vacation, and you have all of the, all of the good things that come with a job that you've been there for a long time. So health insurance and all of that, the 401k. So you're it's bittersweet. You're like, I really don't want to leave this job. If only this person or these people would not be working around me and be picking on me, then I could handle it. So it's almost one of these things that you know what you want to do, but yet you keep going back and forth on it. But the good news is you've got this financial gain right in between. But this particular two, is more of an optimistic, more of a choice type of a situation, which makes you feel happy about this choice. This choice is stressful. This choice is optimistic and positive. So it makes me feel like you're going to have choices, you're going to have options, and you're going to have an opportunity to move forward in something to possibly get some kind of financial gain or some kind of equivalence to it, whether it be a car for your work, or better insurance, or more of your retirement funds. There's something, maybe even a bonus, or something that might be paying you on a quarterly period. But there makes me feel like that there's something going on here, that even if you think you have your mind made up and you're going to give that notice at work, or you're going to leave that situation that I'm talking about, you might be changing your mind, okay? It's not the right time and you need to reconsider. These cards say so. It's not me saying that. Don't get mad at me for telling you that. But I think it's going to be financially rewarding for you, and I think the situation's going to get better. Whatever it is, whether it be your work, your home life, your relationship, your family members, your friends, your church, your neighbors, whatever it is, I think that there's going to be some kind of a clarity, a truth, a new perspective coming out, not necessarily to you, but to other people. And once that happens, it's going to make your life a lot easier and a lot better, and it's going to be tolerable. You're going to be able to handle this. So I want you to remember that, okay? That's really important. But I'll tell you what, I give you guys a lot of credit for dealing with what you had to deal with last year. But guess what? This is a brand new year, and a brand new you, and a brand new way of living, a brand new way of life, and a brand new, people are going to appreciate you in a lot more than they used to. So that gets me excited for you. It really does. Hold on just a second. I get this third chakra Archangel Shemuel. It's basically wants me to tell you that you need to direct your energy in a focused way, and I think you guys already do that. But I think that there's been people that's been trying to discourage you or pull you away from your work ethics or the way you deal with things or the way you work or the way you're intelligent and they're jealous of you is all it really amounts up to. I'll tell you right now what it is. Oh, goodness. Hold on just a second, you all. I'm going to rearrange. I'm going to try to, I'm thinking of how to put these in. I think a lot of you guys have had it because of what I've just said and what you guys have went through last year. But I think that that is going to pay off big time for you. I think those are straight. I hope so. Sorry, excuse me. I think with this Ten of Swords, we all know what that means. I mean, you guys have been going through it, seriously. 2019, it's one of those things that no matter what you did, no matter how good you did it, somebody had to criticize or put you down or blame you for something. And honestly, it's just because they're jealous of you. You're going to have choices. You're going to have options. Some of them are going to be good. Some of them are going to be illusions. They're too good to be true. Please be cautious of this. And then I get your sign and your energy right here. You guys are cautious of it. So I don't think that that's going to be an issue, but I do want to just give you a heads up. If somebody's offering you 10 times more money than what you were making, you might want to see how many hours you're supposed to work because of that, and things like that. So, or make sure it's a real company, you know, whatever. But I want you guys to be aware. Now, you could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, male or female, and that this person could be who's picking on you and who's giving you a hard time. But I kind of feel like that this is you and your energy today and your intelligence. You're going to have, you've got a bittersweet moment with this Two of Swords. I feel like that, like I said earlier, it may be leaving your job, it may be leaving your home, you may be in the military, leaving out or something to that extent. So you've got this, you want to do it, but yet you're afraid, you know, of the circumstances, or you're afraid of what could happen or whatever the case is. But I do believe that if you have decided for the new year to go in and quit your job, I'd like for you to reconsider it because it might not be the right time, okay? If you have already given notice, I think they're going to try to talk you out of it. With this Two of Pentacles, there's going to be two particular options that you're going to have, and you're going to be thrilled by these options. I believe for a lot of you, especially if it's your work environment, that they're going to give you options that you just may not be able to refuse. I think it's going to financially be rewarding for a lot of you guys. I think with this Hierophant right here, that could stand for contracts, it could stand for religion, it could stand for churches or even spirituality. Sometimes he can stand for marriages and things like that. I think for a lot of you it's going to deal with contracts, or it could also deal with some sort of spirituality or religion purposes. Some of you guys might be going back to school, or they may be paying for you to go to school so you can get that higher promotion because you've got that more skills. I have this World and this Fool. I really do believe this is an ending to all of that nonsense that you guys have been dealing with in 2019, and this is a brand new beginning. You are starting out in a new adventure. You're starting out in a new way of thinking. You're acting like a kid again. You're ready to take a leap of faith, and I think it's going to help you financially more than you even realize right at this moment. So if you guys are considering leaving a situation, you might want to reconsider because they say it's not the right time. And I'm sorry to tell you that, especially if you had your heart set on it, but in a minute you'll understand that it's actually the best for you, and financially it's really going to work out for you. So I think this is a great reading. I hope you guys have enjoyed it today. This is your second half of January reading, January 16th through the 31st reading for Gemini. I hope everybody has a great new year. I think 2020 is going to be fantastic for every sign out there. And I think especially for you guys, the way it's starting out, you're going to be tickled with this year versus last. Seriously. All right. Happy New Year, everybody. Hopefully you'll come back and see me, and I'll see you soon. Take care.